Hey YouTube, it is Mother Bueller back at you with part three of When Will It Start for the Bullying. I didn't think I was going to have to make a part three, but evidently it's called for and it's needed. Um, a lot of things that's going on now. I just got onto Facebook and saw that there was a another bullying of a little girl on a school bus. They spit in her hair, they stabbed her with pencils, they smacked her in the back of her head. Um, they hit her, they called her names, and she said it had been going on for a while. And when she finally came forward and expressed to her parents what was going on, the father was in outrage. Now, the father decided to take matters into his own hand. He got on the bus and he may have said and done some things that he shouldn't have done, but you have to understand where he's coming from. He's a parent trying to protect his child. And you know, they want to prosecute him. Do I agree with that? No, I don't agree with that. I mean, yes, his actions may have been wrong, but did the man deserve to be prosecuted? Does the man deserve jail time? No, I don't think so. I mean, if we as parents, we have to think where he is coming from. Would we do the same thing? And some of us may try to be phony. Some of us may try to be like we're just too damn good and too proud. Like, no, I would never do such a thing. But I actually beg to differ and disagree. And I think that you would because you don't know what you would do in that circumstance. He was upset. He was outraged. They were spitting in his daughter's head. They were stabbing her with lead pencils, calling her name, slapping her in the back of the head. And I say again, when does it stop? When will it start? It has to stop with us, and then it has to start with us. I'm saying it again. I just made part one and two to this video. And then I see this, and there's still nothing being done about it. Because some father decides to step forward finally and does something about it before it gets outrageous and his daughter does something to herself, whether she kills herself, whether she goes into a deep depression, or whatever. Now all of a sudden something's wrong because a parent stepped forward and does something about it. Maybe he stepped forward in the wrong manner. Yes, I do agree that he did step forward in the wrong manner, but he did what he thought was best to protect his fucking daughter. And now all of a sudden they want to prosecute the man. Now all of a sudden they want to give him jail time. They need to slap that man on the wrist, give him a fine, some probation, some community service, and call it a day. The justice system, the legal system, and the law is just starting to get ridiculous. We're just trying to give everybody the goddamn book. Oh, you stabbed me with a pencil. Oh, you're going to jail for attempted murder. It's just ridiculous. When does it stop? When will it start? We're sending people to jail for protecting their own. We're sending people to jail. We're prosecuting people for protecting their family, for doing what they think is right. Now all of a sudden it's wrong to protect your family. Now all of a sudden it's wrong to stick up for what you think is right. It's wrong. And this world, this society, this law system that we call right, this justice legal system that we call justice is not justice. If we're trying to put people under the jail for protecting their family, and I say again, I agree that what he did may have been wrong. But is that a reason to send the man to jail? Because he was protecting his daughter who was suffering from palsy. Now we want to send him to jail. What about the boys that are hitting the girl? Isn't that assault and battery? With a weapon? That's your hand. You're spitting on her. That's nasty. No telling what fluids are inside of your mouth. A lead pencil. She can get lead poisoning. Shouldn't that be attempted murder? But because they're kids, it looks like it's fun, it looks like it's games, and so it's alright. It's not alright. Poking people with pencils, spitting in people's hairs, slapping people in the back of their heads, in their face, calling them names. Now, had this little girl killed herself, and then this video was leaked, would they still be trying to prosecute the father? Would they have done something about the children bullying on the bus? What happened to the days of school monitors? Has our country gone that broke that we can't afford school monitors on the bus monitors, excuse me, on the bus to keep these children in check, to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing? I said it in part one and part two. We don't know what our kids endure when they get on this public transportation, when they get on the school transportation, when they're walking down the street, when they're walking home. We don't know what they go through. And this was my prime example and just proved what I said was true. It has to stop at some time. The foolishness has got to give. And when will it give? At some point in time, it has to. So it has to start now with us. And I'm proud of that father for stepping up and doing what he thought he had to do. Even if his actions were wrong, he still felt what he was doing was right at the time. And there was nothing wrong with that. And I applaud him and I'm happy for him. But if the justice system is going to penalize him and give him jail time for this foolishness, then the justice system needs to check its justice system. Because the justice system is not being right if we're going to throw somebody under the jail for protecting their own. With that being said, I said it before and I will continue to say it again. It has to stop with us. As a community at a large, then it has to start with us. This is Mother Beulah signing off and telling you all to get your houses in order.